Well, Lego friends, there it is. Look at that thing. Beautiful. Yep, I went to the adults only, they specified for some odd reason. Early VIP booking for Minas Tirith and the GWP. And what I was thinking the whole time was there's few things I despise more than getting up before, say, 7 a.m. But one of them is getting up at 7 a.m. and then getting into traffic, morning traffic, which I used to do all the time because I was a field tech and I drove for years and years. But I said, you know what? What could happen is we could get down there and maybe there's some kind of surprise, some kind of special thing they do for us folks that are getting up early for the Minas Tirith. And there was a free build event. Very cool. But first, look at that thing. And look at the bag this thing came in. Ridiculous. I think I could use that as a tarp out in the garden. Whoa. Yep, that's nothing new. Lots of reviews out there in the world on this thing. Got to see it in Poison there as well, which was cool. You can see the micro scale aspect of it, which I understand. It's still huge, but I'm not going that route. If you just look here, I think the first thing I saw was looking at Gandalf there, standing in front of this part, and then realizing, you know, just how small the walls are. Then, like, this is the whole thing, and he's standing right here, taking up a big chunk of that. I don't think so. I think when I build this thing, whatever you see here, I'll double the size. We got to make this wall bigger, that wall longer. Same here. This has got to be twice its width and length. So that'll be fun to do. I like all the little micro scale details there, but it's just kind of rubs me the wrong way. I think you got to have a full Minas Tirith, and it's gonna be huge. I think if I had the thing built, it would not take up this whole table. And I picture Minas Tirith as taking up this whole table. That's the way to go, right? And then, of course, yep, we got ourselves ground. Look at that, eh? People are right now racing on to Bricklink so they can get the parts and get this thing. But I am happy to have it. And then, yeah, this is what we get for coming early. Free build event. Take a look at this unit. They had instructions for it. You've probably seen them online by now. Oh, yeah. Yep. There it is. Yep. Sage Tower. Oh, yeah, and I think actually, now that I have this thing, I'm going to build it bigger. Build this up. And then they let you just put on all kinds of accessories. Got some of these printed wooden tiles, which is awesome. Add a little greebling on there. Very cool. And then there was a little ballista, which we didn't get time to build. We got started on it. But again, they let us just add a lot of details and things and then take our parts. So we loaded up some cool parts. Look at all that good stuff. These are the greatest thing. Look at that. Awesome sword. Got a bunch of those. Or whatever it's called. Got some of these. I like these for mounting stuff in the air. That's a funky little part. Very cool. Got some teeth. Got some other swords. Ballista shovel-y thing. No minifigures, but that's okay. Can't complain there when you get to build this for free. I got to see actually how many parts I used, right? And then figure out maybe 10 cents a part or so. Let's see what this would cost. Awesome little siege tower, free just for getting there. I got in there a little late, started at 8, was supposed to be done at 9. I got in there about 8:15, I think, maybe 8:20. I didn't really look, but I think we got out of there right at 9 because they're getting ready to open then for the regular June 1st, folks. And by the way, we couldn't buy anything other than Minas Tirith. They wouldn't allow us to buy other June 1st stuff, which I knew going in, and that's fine. Really wasn't anything else that I was really after. But yeah, look at that great stuff. We got ground, we got a siege tower, some parts, a little ballista we can finish. Who knows when I'll build this thing? I got the Shire, I got Rivendell. But all that stuff's going to deserve its own, like, half of a room, in my opinion, for sure. Because we're going to want to build grassy meadows and valleys and forests and all that good stuff, right? Wonderful. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, I think, I was thinking about this thing. I didn't know about this, of course, back in probably February when they announced, maybe even January, the big Pokemon set. And yep, I bought it. Got the Pokemon badges thing. And to ease some of that pain, I sold that GWP for about $150. Locally here, somebody was happy to get it, so that made me feel good too. That brings that price down to about $530, $540, somewhere in there with tax. But if I knew this baby was coming out, I probably would not have bought that. I mean, it's cool to have the very first big Pokemon set, but I'm not going to do anything with it. It's just going to sit now. And of course, I could just go ahead and use the parts, but that would be blasphemy. We don't want to do that. So probably just hold on to it, stash it away. Curious to see if it ever gets to $1,000 after it retires. But very happy to have this. I'm usually not a first day buyer of anything. Probably the only thing that would get me more excited would be some kind of big pirate ship. Maybe even a Pirates of the Caribbean. I did not get that new Black Pearl. And I think that's just because I was worried about that thing being so big that it doesn't really fit with the rest of the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. And I'm not really sure if it does or not. I think I'd still rather have the first Pirates of the Caribbean ship. And the Silent Mary and all those others. So I don't know. I'm just kind of hanging in there now to see what else they release for Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, but that's wonderful. We got to have more stuff now for Lord of the Rings. I'm not really dealing with the dark side, the evil stuff. I think it's just, I don't need to see that. I saw it enough in the movies. I just want to see the happy stuff, see the Shire, all that good stuff. I don't see me making a thing with the Black Gate or whatever. I do want the Lord of the Rings Pirate Ambush set. That thing is wonderful. I've been watching those, looking for a good price. I want to buy one that's got all the minifigures, not partial. So we'll get that someday. But yep, there it is. Had a good time this morning. I think I've got a short, maybe even a couple of short to post when I was there at the store filming. And I'll throw those onto the channel too. So appreciate everybody hanging in there while I'm not posting a whole lot. Look, it's springtime, friends. Time to get outside. Get out there with nature. Honor Steve Irwin. Get out there. See all the wild creatures. Do some fishing. I got vacations coming up. I hope all of you do as well. But I appreciate you hanging in there with me. That's Life's a Brick. Tell your friends, like and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one.